Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring. Today we are taking a look at issue 23 of Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Magazine. Now for anybody who doesn't know, Warhammer 40,000 Conquest is a weekly publication from Hachette Publishing in association with Games Workshop. It retails for $7.99 a week, and each week you get the magazine and you get some Games Workshop products. I am a subscriber, so I get 4 issues once a month, and this is the first issue from my latest bundle of 4 issues. Before we have a look at it, though, we're first going to have a quick look at something else that came with my subscription. As a subscriber, every now and again you get a free subscriber gift, and this month, tucked in with my magazines, was a set of 3 Citadel paintbrushes, which is a pretty cool subscriber gift. Games Workshop brushes are stupidly expensive. I believe, what have we got here? We've got a large base brush, and I believe these retail for around $4.25, $4.75 maybe, $5.25 I think actually for the large ones, well over a $5 anyway. And then we've got a medium shade, and I believe these are $4.75. And then we have a small layer brush, which is about $4.25. So yeah, that's a pretty cool subscriber benefit. But anyway, so yeah, those came with the latest issues. But if you're not a subscriber, you don't get those. What you do get is the magazine, and this month, what you were getting is a bunch of stuff. This is actually the Warhammer Battlefield Accessories set. It retails for £12 if you buy it directly from Games Workshop. You can get it for slightly less online. Obviously, you can usually get 10-20% discount from your favoured online retailer. But yeah, retail is £12. And you basically you get tank traps, you get some extra barrels, because we haven't got enough barrels already. Barrels are good. Barrels are good for scatter. Livening up a battlefield, just giving you extra things to be involved with on the battlefield. The more terrain, the better. And scatter is a good way to kind of fill out little areas that might need a little extra something. There's like ammo crates. There's like a metal plinth. You can use these for objectives, things like that. Useful stuff. I'm not necessarily sure that it's if you are new to Warhammer 40,000, which, you know, the theory is that most of the people subscribing to this magazine are supposed to be coming into the hobby new, it might not have been the most obvious thing that people would be rushing out to buy, let's say that. Previous terrain kits, they've given the Armoured Munitorum crates, which are really useful because they're big items. They're almost the size of like small buildings. You can go inside them, you can go on top of them. They come with other scatter terrain as well, and that was a really good choice, I think, for introducing people to wargame terrain. These, perhaps not so much, although I think what they are doing is prepping for the fact that because from issue 20 onwards they moved from battles that were being held in like a spaceship, they've gone planet side now, and they're starting to introduce some big vehicles. We've got a Dreadnought coming, we've also got some tanks on the way, so perhaps that's what they're thinking. Get the tank traps ready so that by the time the tanks hit the table, you're ready for them. But yeah, it's a good set, it's a nice set, but like I say, it's not necessarily, I think, the set that people would initially be thinking that's the next thing I need to add to my collection. But nice nonetheless. And obviously with the magazine being $7.99 and this being £12 retail, you are getting quite a nice saving. And then you got the magazine itself with some little nurglings on the front. Aren't they cute? So, as always, the magazine comes with a bit of fluff. We've got stuff on chapter organisation. I'm just going to skim through this very, very quickly. Stuff on chapter organisation, Demons of Chaos, the Hierarchy of the Imperium, there's the Inquisition, Nobody expects them. We've got Demons of Nurgle, little Nurglings. There's that picture again. Oh, look how cute they are. Nice. And then we've got a piece of artwork, which was the front cover of the short-lived Shadow War box set. Anybody remember that? Blink and you miss it. And in fact, pretty sure we're now using images from the Shadow War rulebook, which the box set for that pitted the Space Marine Scouts against Orcs. And then we've got the battlefield accessories. As always, some advice on clipping things. Some advice on gluing things with your precision glue. And just because we wouldn't want to miss it, some clippers and glue safety. Yeah, I make fun of it, but it is something they do need to keep repeating for legal reasons, I guess. And it is always worth remembering. Don't cut your fingers off. Don't glue your eyeballs shut. Pretty basic stuff there. And then we've got some stuff on painting. Now, with the colours they've got available, they should be able to go from start to finish with these and have them tabletop ready. There shouldn't need to be any more than what they've got. So what they're doing, they're doing Death Guard Green and Lead Belcher. That's what they look like when they're all base coated, and then they put details in. Yeah, Lead Belcher, Metal, Nuln Oil, good old Nuln Oil and Agrax Earthshade. Mentioning a dry brush there of Bugman's Glow over the raised area of the canisters, and that's it. Finished. Let's see if I can get that. That's pretty cool that by this stage they can give you a terrain set, and you've already got, just from the paints that they've given you with this magazine, you've got everything you need to actually get them tabletop ready very, very quickly indeed. And then we've got a mission briefing for the Unholy Ritual. Stop the ritual. Let's get in a big fight. And then another mission in enemy territory. The Death Guard deployment zone is massive. Yeah, lots of cool stuff, lots of things to try. At this point, you pretty much know how to play every aspect of the game. I think by this stage, the only thing they haven't really covered is psychic abilities, because they haven't had any psychos yet, but those will be coming in the future. I'm going to take this magazine out of shot, and then we're going to very slowly do the reveal. It's a double reveal. Issue 25 and 24 will be the Primaris Dreadnought. Now, yeah, it's the first time that they've done this, but they are splitting a miniature over 2 issues. You'll get some of the frames in issue 24, and then you'll get the rest of the frames in issue 25. This is something pretty common with Partworks magazines in general, but it's the first time that we've really had that happen for this publication. I believe the Primaris Dreadnought retails for £25, so it kind of makes sense to split it over 2 issues, although they have previously given us Lord Felthius and things in a single issue, who is of comparative value, so some people might feel like that's a little bit of a cheapskate way of doing things, but 2 issues, and at least they haven't split the issues up. I mean, they could have done it so that they put some of the Dreadnought in issue 24 and then you had to wait several issues to get the rest, just to keep you on the hook, or they could have done it over the 2 batches, so it could have been like the last magazine from this batch and then the first magazine of the next batch. So at least they've made sure that you're getting your full Dreadnought in one lump sum, either over a fortnight of issues or in your set of 4 issues that you get if you're a subscriber. But we will talk more about that in the next video. At this stage, I'm going to, as always, put up some prices here. They will be, the price if you were to purchase the products from the front of the magazine at retail, so full Games Workshop retail prices, compared to what you're effectively paying here. So you can see what kind of savings you're getting over the course of subscribing to this magazine. And finally, I just wanted to say I'm looking for feedback on this video series. Are people still interested in seeing this magazine? Obviously, as the magazine goes on, viewership is tailing off a little bit, as I would expect, because we're past the point where a lot of people are going to pick up a subscription now. It's mainly, I think, people who are going to want one-off issues, or people who are already subscribing, and therefore maybe this video is of no use at all. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts. I mean, I can, if maybe 10 minutes per magazine is a little bit overkill at this stage, maybe I can wrap the magazines into a one video a month and just do all 4 issues in one go, just so you get an update on what is coming through my mailbox. But yeah, please let me know your thoughts, as always, and I will do my best to respond to everybody who leaves a comment, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye bye everybody, bye bye.